drugs and alcohol and how it affects you on semen retention. And, just some reasons why you guys should try to really avoid these things as much as possible, especially if you're on semen retention. Okay. So with that being said, guys, right before I get started, and I promise you I'm about to get right into it. But first, you guys be sure to drop a like on today's video, comment down below on whatever other topic or conversation you guys may want me to talk about. And also, finally, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys never miss out when I upload my next video. And with that being said, guys, also, I apologize for being away for about like a week. My mind has just been all over the place, man. I've had 2 wild dreams, man. My mind's been scattered, right? And I'll leave it like that. But I think I'm finally starting to get a little bit better, which is another reason why I'm gonna let you guys know why smoking, weed, hitting the weed pens. If that's what you guys enjoy doing, then by all means, no one's got the right to tell you what you can and cannot do with your life, your lungs, whatever, right? So the reason why, guys, why I'd recommend and why other people would highly recommend that you really try to avoid drinking and smoking weed and hitting the weed pens that they got nowadays at these dispensaries and smoke shops and stuff like that is that when you're on retention, guys, you got to keep in mind, you kill your sperm, right? You kill the best of your sperm when you smoke, right? And it affects you negatively, man, in a lot of ways that you guys probably wouldn't think. And it's crazy to assume that at first because you're like, okay, well, I'm just smoking. What's that going to do, right? I can just stop for like 1 or 2 days. But sometimes, guys, that stuff can have a long-term effects to you, to your health, right? And for someone who maybe has anxiety, you think about the past a lot, stuff like that. Just recently, this has been hitting me. And I think it's just simply because I've been hitting the pens a little too much. They were never really my thing. Drinking was never really my thing. I've tried it a couple times. Let's just say I want to say I'm done with it. I'm done with all of it because not only does it lower your vibration, guys, when you drink, when you smoke, stuff like that. You wouldn't expect real weed to do that, to give you things like anxiety. You'd expect it to heal it, make it go away. But it really just depends on what you shift your focus on. So you got to make sure that you're focusing on the now moment, the present, right? Relax, like do things that get you high naturally, right? Be present in the moment, guys, because drinking, it alters your state of mind, right? It puts you in a state of mind, man, you just don't want to be in, right? And especially with all this crazy stuff that they got out nowadays that has to do with like these weed pens, like I was telling you guys about a couple seconds ago. All kinds of chemicals, all kinds of just chemicals and stuff that they put in this crap that really harms your health, man. It destroys your sperm. It really weakens you as a man. And not saying it's wrong to smoke real weed or, like have a couple drinks and stuff like that. It's really up to you guys, right? I'm just saying that for me, I think I'm done with the stuff. I was never really much of a drinker anyways. And like I said, I've tried it a couple times. I never want to be in that state of mind again, right? Even from hitting the pens, guys. I don't know. Maybe it was just me in that moment, just thinking about something that happened years ago. And it was starting to get to me today, but I realized that it was past stuff, right? So definitely smoking stuff that you don't even know what's in it. Drinking a little too much, not really watching your health, what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you're saying to yourself, stuff like that can really harm you guys in the long run. And like I said, man, for all of us who's on semen retention, you guys can probably vouch for this and attest to what I'm about to say. And that's that, yeah, man, I've been on like 30 days, for an example, right, on semen retention. And say, for example, man, you guys were on retention for about 30 days. And then all of a sudden it's like, wow, like what happened to the people noticing my glow? What happened to my positive thinking, right? What happened to my clear mind? What happened to all these things that I had when I was building up, right? My energy, my vitality as a man, my spirituality, all these type of beautiful things, right? That we're easily capable of achieving and accomplishing, right? Well, you guys got to think, man, especially if you do things like drinking and smoking and partying and all that type of stuff on retention, and you do it a little too much without really paying attention to how much you're doing it, you guys got to keep in mind, man, seriously, this stuff can really affect you, right? Affect your mind. You know, it can have you thinking about stuff that happened like 12 years ago, right? Like 6 years ago, excuse me, and 7 years ago, anything like that, right? It can have you thinking about the present moment and something that you accidentally did that you didn't mean to, you know, or whatever, right? Alcohol destroys your liver, man, right? But hey, if you guys enjoy, you know, smoking, drinking, doing your thing, then do that. But just do it like in moderate, small amounts to where you're still in control, right? You're in the right frame of mind, you know? You're cool, calm, collected. You're in the present moment. You're happy. You love yourself, right? Things like this, man. And when you do that, maybe it won't affect you too much, guys. But in the long run, still, you know, hitting these weed pens, you know, hitting the vape pens, smoking all these different kind of things that are just out in the world today, and drinking all these alcohols and liquors, man, and not really taking care of your health and realizing, okay, you know what, let me put this to the side because now it's starting to affect me in a way that I do not like, right? I don't like the state of mind it's got me in. I don't like how all of a sudden it's just dropped my energy. I don't like how all of a sudden now people are just like, dang, like, what happened to you, man? You look dry, right? You look empty. You just look like so soulless and lifeless. Like you have nothing really left to offer the world, man, because you're so indulged, right? In drinking and smoking, man. So you guys have just got to be careful, okay? Do whatever you want. Just make sure that you do the right thing and that you put out, like I said, man, good energy, all the things I've ever talked about, all the things that all these other guys are talking about, respect and much love to them who are doing what they can to truly help people and really right their wrongs in any way they can and just live in the present moment, man, and watch what they do in moderate amounts, right? Everything that you do in this life, guys, make sure that you at least try to do it 99% right if you can't do it 100, okay? And if you fall down 8 times, man, you get up that 9th time. Or if you fall down 9 times, get up that 10th time. Because we're going to fall down a lot of times in life, guys, right? If you're someone who was, you know, a very deep alcoholic, right? Do what you can, man, to calm that down, calm that side of you down and realize that, you know what? I got so much more potential in my life, right? I need to discipline myself. So let me start disciplining myself more to where I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe every like 6-7 months, right? If you guys can manage to go that long without smoking, drinking, doing whatever, then do that, right? That's discipline, guys. And that takes a lot of discipline to do, right? A lot of willpower. So like I said, guys, I hope this was informative in whatever way that you guys see it. I hope the message I left within this resonates with you guys. And of course, peace and much love to everyone who has tapped in to today's video after about a week of being gone. Like I said, my mind's been scattered. I've been thinking about stuff from the past that even though it happened years ago, I'm glad to say that I've moved on and I'm no longer like that. And that I was wrong for a lot of the things I did. And that I'm just now finally able to say that I'm free. And I don't want to have to worry about that anymore because I've received my karma for a lot of things I've done, guys. And I'm just grateful to say that I'm glad y'all are here with me and you see my progress and you see that I truly do want to help people, man, in every way that I can. Just put out good karma, man. Right? So before it starts to get way too noisy in the background and all that with all these loud cars, trucks, and rackets that, you know, they like to do every time you try to, you know, make a point. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys. Peace and much love. Thanks for watching. Be sure to drop a like on today's video. Comment down below, like I said earlier, guys, about whatever y'all may want me to talk about next. And finally, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys never miss out when I upload my next video. I'm back, stronger, better, still getting through some things, you know, still getting my mind right, still realizing that the present is all that matters. The past is the past for a reason. And where we're going is somewhere completely different, somewhere new, somewhere brand new, somewhere much more enlightening and healthy and enjoyable and whatever other good term, good word you want to throw in there. So with that being said, peace and much love, guys. See you later.